Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Solitairey Confinement Podcast. I'm doing the intro today for some reason, but anyways, I'm joined here, as always, by Call Me Carson. Say hello.
Hello.
And the narrator.
Hey, what's up?
And, well, we've got quite a few topics to address today, but first of all, I just want to say, how dare you, narrator?
Yes, how
what?
dare you, dude?
How dare you?
could you?
What the fuck is this?
You uploaded
exactly
a
what you did.
12-hour video with ads all over it. How could you do a joke video? Explain yourself.
What, you mean a simple man on his 18th birthday isn't allowed to make a meme where he puts 140 ads on a 12-hour video? What, are you fucking gay?
How dare you make $2 off
You're-
of a stupid video?
It's actually $2 it was actually $2.03, Mr. Call Me Columbine.
It's actually Columbine me Carson. Thank you very much.
So you admit that you support the Columbine shootings?
No, it's that you have a video on your channel titled Columbine me Carson.
I know, I just wanted to give Raccoon Eggs more work in the description.
Thanks, dude.
Anyways, so if you're not up to date, which you probably aren't because no one follows Narrator on Twitter, so today I was dying laughing because this young man put up a picture of Narrator's video talking about how just despicable it was. And then he got tons of replies saying, how petty, just the scummiest, how dare he. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh, dude, you want to know what was even better? Now, I'd like to point out that I made up with the guy, so we're cool there. He didn't expect it to blow up because he didn't understand how much people fucking hate me. But I saved some screenshots because I knew he was going to delete it. But in essence, it was a ton of people hating on me. No one really disagreed with him until Carson stepped in. But some of the great replies are, how petty. Nigga tight. Oh, wait, no. Okay, cut that part because that was the wrong one. No, not because I said nigga, because I was
I'm not cutting it.
Raccoon, actually cut it.
I'm not cutting it. Keep going.
No, Raccoon, actually.
I am not cutting it. I am in charge of the audio, and I will not cut it.
I won't
Guys,
send you
stop
my
being
audio.
12. Go.
Okay, go.
Okay. Another great one. It's one of the saddest things I've ever seen. I'll make a 12-hour long video of me screaming. Let's see. 1,002 times this video was clicked on. Why? Why? And then there's a man who I won't name, but you know who you are. You autistic cunt. He said, the day his content took a downturn. Someone replied, downturn? I always thought he was down. And then there's a tweet unavailable, so I'm assuming he said something much worse than what he actually did. But he basically responded with, well, I wouldn't call 1.7K a success. And then the original poster said, it's certainly a lot more than he deserves. So in a sense, it's success.
Damn, narrator, I never knew you had this many haters.
You just gotta ignore the haters, man. Block them out.
You just
They
gotta
can't
be positive,
get to you,
dude.
Narrator. You're too good for them. Ignore them.
Exactly. You want to know the cherry on top of it all, though? There, with no good allegations, can you have it possibly going without some fucking slander? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah? You get slandered?
Yeah, I got slandered. So, this one person responded with, he only blew up because he did follow for follow, TBH, which, no, I never did follow for follow.
You got follow-botted.
Yeah, but that was today. But it was a glitch in the Twitter system where if, now kids, don't let your parents know about this, but if you follow and then unfollow someone really quickly, for an hour, it counts that as a follow.
All right, I'm setting up my autoclicker.
Exactly. I will kill you if you do that. But then the original poster responded, apparently, when bigger people followed him back, he'd beg them for a shout out as well. But I don't know if that's true. No, that's not true. And it's extremely reckless to say.
That's not true, dude. Just because you're friends with a lot of big people doesn't mean you're automatically begging them for a shout out 24/7.
He begs me for
begging
a
in the
shout-out
DMs
24/7.
is me begging 24/7.
I mean, that's something Carson does.
Yeah, that's
oh,
true.
God. Yeah, I think he mixed me up with Call Me Carson. Honest mistake, though.
I want this man to critique my channel. He seems like he knows a lot. And I feel like if he saw the stuff I do on my channel, he would just go up in flames because he just couldn't take it.
Well, I'm pretty sure he would quote McSkillet and just say, nice.
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 McSkillet commented on one of my videos. What an achievement. Raccoon was freaking out. So...
Remember
Now-
how last episode I asked a Notorious if he would follow my Twitter for a complimentary reach around?
Yeah.
It never happened, so he's never getting that reach around.
Oh, Rip
Well-
Notorious, you don't even know what you're missing out on.
Well, see,
A
the thing
raccoon
is,
reach around?
you never gave him
Raccoon
the,
reach around.
you never gave him the reach round, so of course he's not going to follow.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
he
It goes
needs to
both
deliver
ways,
before-
Raccoon.
Well, no, the terms of the exchange where he follows me and then I give him the reach around.
No, but he's a bigger channel, so you go first. That's how knife
No,
trades work.
No. That's
Dude,
not
this
what I
is this-
agreed to.
This is the trading community. He's more important, so therefore you go first.
I will not change the terms of my trade just because somebody has 170K for making gun tutorials.
Hey, man, you're losing out both in the sense that you don't get that follow and that you don't get to show off your raccoon reach-around skills.
I will save them for somebody more deserving.
Like me?
Yes.
Good.
So, yeah.
That got really gay really quickly.
I mean, that's nothing new. But,
Aw.
anyways. So, yeah, narrator, you, I did not know that you had this many Twitter haters. So, I learned something new today.
What's your
I have Twitter haters and I have haters on Discord. Well, I wouldn't call them haters. They don't like me, but I wouldn't call them haters.
What's your strategy for blocking out the haters, narrator?
Yeah, how do you deal with the hate?
Well, this is how I do it. I don't go in the Discord where a majority of them are fucking ever.
Do you
What,
call
your
them
Discord?
Do you call them the narrators?
This is why you got banned off of Reddit, Carson.
I'm not banned off of Reddit, dude. They
This is
tried.
why Carson's a part of the podcast.
Yeah. I'm the Twitter. Raccoon is the CSGO. And Carson
I'm the YouTube.
is the AIDS.
I'm the
CS:GO
YouTube.
CSGO,
No,
YouTube go hand in hand. You know this.
No? Dude, I'm the
Yeah.
YouTube. What are you talking about?
Well, then what's Carson?
The AIDS. I think we're all in
Exactly.
agreement on that.
I mean, is he AIDS or is he HIV?
Fuck, I don't know.
So, Raccoon, I heard you had some pent-up rage about some Tana versus Idubz hot drama. What's your feeling on this, buddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, just hearing those words, Tana versus Idubz, makes me cringe out of my skin because of how fucking oversaturated it is, and the fact that every single person is just sacrificing their originality just to make a video on it is very depressing, and I think that people should learn to get their own ideas and not necessarily do what everybody else is doing. But that was just my side of it, and I'm aware it's probably an unpopular opinion, but I think people should be more original. That's basically it.
And that's why you're talking about it on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, narrator, we need tags. Come on.
Exactly. Well, Raccoon's the one who does the taggings and the description and the audio editing. Carson just sits there and looks pretty.
I
He
sit
gets
here
McSkillet.
and I do
Yeah, he
everything.
gets McSkillet.
I'm the backbone of
Yeah.
this household, and you'll respect me.
What
He's
did
a
we
man
say,
of the
Mom?
house.
Oh, he's the man of the house. Then what am I? Am I
You're
the
the
wife?
narrator.
Oh.
You're the narrator. Hey,
Every house
so,
needs a narrator.
like about Tana versus Idubz. So I think I understand why these people were doing it. It wasn't because they actually cared about the topic.
No,
It's
of course
just
not.
Views.
Exactly.
It's literally just views.
It's literally just views,
And-
and I get people love views, dude. Hell yeah, money, ad revenue, but it's like you gotta have integrity, man.
I actually looked up last hour for Tana versus Idubz, and it wasn't even just the top commentary channels. It was all the posers too. It was
It's
just
everybody,
a constant flow of idiots trying to get relevant.
Even people that aren't even in the commentary community, like Ty Blue, that guy that hosted for Drama Alert temporarily back in the day.
He's a news channel though.
Yeah, but still, like, Ty Blue is so irrelevant. Like, who the fuck is Ty Blue? He's making a video about it, trying to get views, and he gets like 20K or something.
I mean,
it's not worth it.
I subscribe to Ty Blue.
Yeah, no offense to Ty Blue if he's listening. Like, I don't have anything against him.
You called him irrelevant.
Yo, Ty Blue, you want to get on our podcast?
Yo, Ty Blue.
Hey, by the way,
he's more relevant than me.
Channel.
Dude, subscribe to Call Me Carson on YouTube.
I mean, Vex did. Why can't you?
Yeah, I don't get why Vex subscribed to you. I'm gonna DM him later.
Are you gonna ask him to unsub? Like take one for the team or something?
I'm just curious what big YouTuber goes to Carson's channel, watches one of his videos, and is like,
Vexed.
"Hey, this is pretty good. I'll sub."
Vexed.
McSkillet.
McSkillet, yeah.
I notorious.
The narrator here.
McSkillet is sub.
You have the least subs here, narrator.
Look, my mommy said I'm special.
Yeah, narrator, is McSkillet sub to you? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Raccoon, does McSkillet follow you on Twitter?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, I do know that these pretzels are subscribed to my mouth.
Yeah, speaking of which, fuck you. I have to cut out all your crunching noises from this entire podcast.
Well, what are you eating right now?
What I'm eating right now is organic pretzel like chip things or whatever that come in a huge bag, and then you just sprinkle some shredded up cheese on it, put it in the microwave for 40 seconds.
Is this your podcast ritual?
Is this your pre-podcast warm-up?
It is. And if Raccoon does a good enough job, nobody will know what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, you just described it, so I'm pretty sure they are going to know.
You just talked about it, pal. Raccoon, what's your pre-podcast warm-up ritual?
Personally, I like to make myself a nice warm cup of tea and just chug that shit because it gets the vocal cords nice and ready. Cold water just doesn't do the trick for me. I need to have something warm like tea, pretty much, is my go-to warm-up drink. And then I also drink it throughout the podcast so that my throat doesn't get dry.
Oh, another part of my routine is slowly opening up this water bottle just faintly enough so Raccoon can hear it, but nobody else can.
Sweet.
You want to hear my podcast ritual?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, so I open up my my live sub count, and then I get my willy out, and instantly, if I see someone sub, come, and then I'm ready to go.
But what if no one subs?
Well, I'll force someone to. I need that come out.
Or if nobody subs, you can always just go to Pornhub. I mean,
or you could always unsubscribe and then resubscribe to yourself.
Look, Raccoon, I'm all over that Pornhub business. I've got Call Me Cumson out there. I'm good to go.
I know, dude. You told us last episode how much you love anime titties.
No, I'm actually serious. I have a Pornhub account called Call Me Cumson that Seranian made. One of my videos has 500 plus views on there.
Good for you.
I'm the only one here who's legally allowed to make a Pornhub account.
Yeah, Carson, you're only 17.
I didn't make it.
Well, I mean, Seranian,
we're gonna have to have a talk with the cops.
How old is Seranian? Like 30?
Like 42.
Wait, is Seranian actually 42?
No, how old is Seranian?
He's 42.
Nobody here listening knows who Seranian is, but...
Oh, you'll see him in the comments. He'll be the pinned
He's my biggest fan.
Yeah, he's Call Me Carson's #1 fan.
He's the podcast's #1 fan by default.
He's also my slave.
Slavery. Speaking of slavery, Black History Month.
Oh,
what?
dude!
That started.
I want to do a video about Black History Month and give my history for the blacks.
It'll get the blacks. It'll get featured on VidMe.
Of course, my videos do that, dude.
I don't know why the people on VidMe, it's a bad website when they pin Carson's puns.
They've never pinned my puns.
They've never pinned your puns?
They pinned my "Why are we here?"
That video was so So many emotions.
See, this is why I'm not going to make a VidMe account, is because they promote people like Call Me Carson.
I mean, you're just jealous that he's verified on VidMe.
I don't have a VidMe account.
You're just jealous, dude.
I don't care.
You're the one that freaked out and didn't believe me when Vex subbed to me and McSkillet commented on my video.
What are you talking about, dude? Vex sub to you? You think I care?
I mean, hey, you may not have cared about Vexed, but you were definitely. I definitely heard you get out of your fucking seat when he said McSkillet followed him.
What are you talking about? My ass was on the seat the whole time.
I don't believe you. See, because this clown over here, he looks up to McSkillet.
I don't.
Do you look up
I
to
don't.
McSkillet, Raccoon?
I don't look up to McSkillet as a person. I definitely look up to his sub count, I would say. But I mean,
who do you look up to on YouTube?
Who do I look up to? Like, who's my YouTube role model?
Heck yeah, dude.
Probably either Astrocyst, I don't think you guys know who that is, and Fitz.
I know who that is, buddy.
And Fitz.
Who's Fitz?
That one CS:GO YouTuber that's funny.
Wait, are you talking about the same Fitz that I was friends with back when he only had 80,000?
That dude.
Only 80,000. Only 80,000. Oh, man.
Well, he's at like 500,000 now, so.
Only 80,000.
Only 80,000. No, Fitz is a chill ass.
Who do you look up to, narrator?
Who do I look up
Yeah.
to? Look up to my man JC.
What?
Jesus Christ.
I get
Oh.
it. I have a young black man in my class named JC.
Oh,
Do you look up to him?
No, I look down
Yeah,
at
because
him.
he's taller.
Oh.
Oh, wait, he's smaller?
He's short, dude.
Oh, no.
He's a shorty.
Is he a cutie?
No,
No.
he's black.
Oh,
Jesus
man, this is
Christ.
great.
No,
we
but
need to theme all of our Black History Month podcasts as just exclusively racist.
no, but really, like, a YouTuber, not Jesus Christ. Who do you look up to, like, as a YouTuber, narrator? I want to know.
As a YouTuber, probably either Mr. Creepypasta or Bren Daniel, because I haven't really thought about it. But yeah, maybe Bren Daniel. I don't really know.
Brand Daniel, that's
I
a dude
look up to-
that's a dude that read the B-movie script, right?
Well, you want to know who I really look up to?
Who?
PewDiePie.
Well,
Everyone looks up to PewDiePie.
that's pretty generic.
He's been top subscribed for like 1,200 days.
Oh, no. You want to know someone who... Okay, a serious answer. You want to know who I really look up to?
Who?
I look up to the Annoying Orange channel, because somehow each video still gets like fucking 500,000 views.
Hey, man, he's got a dedicated audience. You know,
He's got a
especially on his
dedicated
Twitter.
Oh, fuck you.
What?
Yeah, look,
I love his Twitter.
Hey, Danbo, or whatever the fuck your name is. I'm pretty sure it's Danbo. Yeah, can you delete your Annoying Orange Twitter account? It's just...
I don't know.
If you ever,
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
To the audience listening right now, if you ever want to condemn your friends into like suicidal tendency, like if you don't like somebody, send them the Annoying Orange Twitter.
I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemies.
These are the worst memes in the fucking world. It makes me sad.
Can I tell you guys about my YouTube hero?
Yeah. Who do you look up to, Carson?
I look up to derv. Derv is my favorite YouTuber, the 13-year-old prodigy. Oh, man, I love his videos so much.
The guy that
Did
got
you know that he's
700K?
dropping out of school?
Yeah, he's dropping out of school at age 13 to pursue clickbait
At age
cancer.
13.
Yeah.
See,
he's going to be dumb.
Age 13. Wait, so he's not going to learn his...
He's going to be... Okay,
his-
not only is he going to be so dumb, he's going to be doing nothing but pumping out clickbait cancer every day. So he's going to be so fucking useless to society, dude.
If you guys want to do yourselves a solid and just get a really good day going immediately, just pop open a derv video in the morning. And you know what? Just Google derv right now. Stop watching our podcast. Watch a derv video. Come back.
Derv is way better than this podcast. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, dude. Derv will be so good. The first time you view him, you'll tear up and cry so hard your eyes will be red.
Red, like his clickbait arrows.
Oh, I was gonna say like his clickbait eyes, but
Yeah. Like, he doesn't know how to use Photoshop. He just has to rip a bong before every thumbnail.
Exactly, dude. At 13, he can rip a sicker bong than I can ever dream of.
I'm
Speaking
sorry.
of bongs, Raccoon, did you ever get that penis bong?
No, I did not.
Oh.
However,
I'm sorry?
I will when I get the sufficient amount of YouTube revenue. That'll be the first thing I buy.
I have my penis blow up every day.
No, he's talking about a penis
I'm
bong.
getting a cock bong, dude.
A bong? I thought
Yeah.
you said
Yeah.
bomb.
No, not whoa, do I look
No.
like a Muslim student?
Hey, Muslim.
It's
stuff
just a
is banned.
clock, bro. It's just a clock.
Haven't you seen on Twitter #Muslim ban? You're not allowed to talk about Muslims anymore, idiot.
What if my
The
birthday
word's
was a
banned.
Muslim?
Donald Trump is gonna deport your ass, dude. Stop talking about him.
No, I mean, oh, I see what Carson's talking about. Like the word Muslim is banned.
Yeah.
It's just, it was one of those hashtags that had poor grammar. Sad.
Got him.
Sad.
We're not talking about politics on this show.
Yeah, no, please.
Wait,
Yeah.
you guys don't want to talk about Muslims?
Ew, no.
How about black people?
This is
Oh.
getting awfully close to
Let's
the line.
let's talk about how there are still slaves alive
You
today.
want to talk about some Asians?
Oh yeah, dude. There's slaves alive today that are like 90 or something.
Yeah, dude, but they're still alive. They were owned by a people.
Dude, you know, even though the last one died in 1970, there's still slaves today like me who have to slave over their YouTube channel.
Dude, I don't think you understand. Everybody alive is a slave. We're all a slave to the machine, man.
I miss
Dude.
the slave trade.
Why do you miss the slave trade?
It was a really good system, really impressive use of transportation, and it transported a lot of people over such a short amount of time.
Dude, I feel
Yeah,
ya.
dude.
I miss
That's immigration. That's immigration done right.
when I could buy a guy.
I
You
mean,
know-
you can still buy a guy. You just got to go to a corner at night.
I think the immigration ban should be lifted, and it should just turn into slave trade, but with just Muslims.
What?
What the
Jesus
Wait, the
Christ. If we have any
See what-
Muslim listeners listening right now, don't take anything
Convert.
Carson...
Convert.
No.
Convert. Hey, I'm gay. I'm allowed to be Islamophobic. They want me dead.
Jesus Christ. Don't listen to...
Whoa.
Don't take anything we say seriously on this podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Convert. Convert. I know what the Twitter preview is going to be, though.
What?
Me saying convert to our Muslim listeners.
Jesus Christ.
If you're Muslim, please let us know in the comments down below.
Hey, you know what? I just realized we can put Muslim ban in the tags now.
Oh, we can.
Man, I am packing us full of tags. It's what I do. Hey, what do you guys think about Minecraft sex videos?
Aw, dude, futuristic hub, more like daddy.
Ew.
Do you ever get off to Minecraft sex videos?
Wait, what do you mean, do I ever? That's implying that there's anything else I get off to. Dude, if I ever want to finna bust a nut, I just type in futuristic hub. I keep going for like 5 hours with my YouTuber. I'd give him all the ad revenue, and then once I feel he's been sufficiently paid for my pleasure, I just go at it. I don't know where I was.
Futuristic Hub's face makes me uncomfortable. Am I the only one?
I have not
I
seen
mean,
his
he
face.
he looks like a very positive man, but it's also no surprise he's a
HIV
Trump
positive.
supporter. Oh! You okay, Carson? Do you have Ebola?
I have HIV.
Positive? Get it? Because I used positive as a question.
Man, this has been a high quality podcast.
This
so
is
far.
a great podcast, dude. Who even needs guests?
Yeah, exactly.
See, the reason we don't have a guest on is because I suggested we should...
No, I suggested first that we had.
No,
we
it
do-
was
no,
me.
Carson,
it was
Carson,
me.
did
No. Carson can vouch because I said this in the group chat. I said we
No,
should
no,
practice.
guys,
we should
guys, it
practice
was
more
me.
episodes with only
I said
three of
it
us.
first. I said it
No, you
first. Guys,
No,
come
dude.
No,
on.
you didn't. No,
was
dude, I
me.
DM'd Carson a day before
No,
you
you
did.
didn't.
Yes, I did.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh, poopy head.
Well, then how was I supposed to see your
Square
DM?
up.
You weren't supposed to see it. We were just gonna surprise you by saying that we were getting Fitz on, and then Fitz never comes on. We're like, oops, I guess he ditched us.
You're the worst kind of person.
Yeah, did you just voice crack?
No.
Raccoon eggs exposed?
What are you talking about, dude? I never voice crack.
Yeah, I used to never voice crack.
Does anyone else here have their voice crack more after they drink some coffee?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you put milk in it, then it's probably gonna give you some mucus in the back of your throat.
I feel like this is targeted at me. Yeah, dude, I put milk in my coffee. I get like 8. I have a Keurig 2.0. What you do is you get one of those chai latte cups. You get 8 ounces of that, and then you put in like 2 ounces of milk. Oh, man. And you can drink that shit right away because the milk is cold.
It's not good for your voice, though. If you want something good for your voice, if you want a good pre-podcast drink, you make yourself a nice warm cup of tea.
Or you drink coffee like a normal person, right?
Or, no. How about, coffee without milk? If you drink that, I have no problem with that, okay? But if you put milk in it...
What's wrong with milk?
Fuck milk, dude. I hate milk.
What?
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 I drink... I have my cereal without milk.
Oh, what are you, fucking gated?
You probably stand up when you poop.
Don't start this.
Dude, you probably sit down when you pee.
Don't start.
I will do that on occasion.
Yeah, well, so lie, but I mean, if I'm about to take a poop, I'm not going to stand up and then turn around and sit down, but...
Really?
You know.
Well, yeah.
I'll stand up, I'll whip it out, take a leak, and then I'll just turn around and stand while taking a shit.
I knew you were a stander. You're a bystander.
When I get up in the middle of the night, I don't trust myself, so I sit to pee in the middle of the night.
You don't trust yourself? How do you not have your toilet bowl like burned into your mind?
What?
What?
Well, it's just well, I mean, you go to the bathroom every single fucking day, and you're 17, so at this point you should like have that shit pictured in your mind to the point where you can get up out of your chair.
Okay, if you've been living in the same place for like a good amount of time, you should be able to take a piss in the dark, dude.
Have you never heard of penis dribble?
I know.
Yeah, that's called shaking it off.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but what if you shake it off the wrong way, and then you can't see if it got on the toilet, so you're like, well, there's some yellow stuff here. Oh, well.
No, that's called cleaning it before the next time you use it.
I'm kind of curious what percentage of our audience is female. Probably like less than 1%.
Go away. Convert.
Hey, add me on Snapchat. Call me Carson YT.
Dude,
send
convert.
nudes, please.
If you're a female looking for a big, hunky YouTube guy, hit up my boy Carson. He makes just the best content.
I'm the hottest.
Carson, have you ever seen a pussy?
Have I ever seen a thick vag?
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah, dude.
I
watch Minecraft sex.
Oh, God.
What did you see it in? 1080p, 4K?
480p.
2,160 Ps.
Whoa, that's a lot of Ps.
Is that how big your pee-pee is?
2,160 Ps, yeah.
You have a pretty high quality dick.
Dude, I don't know about you, but
I think I have a 4K dick, dude.
Oh shit.
Dude, I only have a true HD dick. You have full HD.
Why are we on this topic? Stop.
You guys got any good school stories?
I got jumped once, but I'm gonna let Raccoon Eggs go first.
This one time I saw a nerd getting beat up against a locker, and I walked by and didn't do anything. The end. Your turn.
That was me, cunt.
Get fucked.
That actually has to go perfectly with my story because this is the story about how I got jumped at my locker. So, the day was any other normal day. Autistic little narrator boy with like forehead acne because it was in a different place back then. I had braces. I looked retarded as hell.
Headgear.
I didn't have yeah.
Did you look like the girl from Finding Nemo?
Oh, you know it.
He looked like a young.
Yo, did you just dox my name? Can you censor that, raccoon?
Yes.
Like, actually censor my name. Thank you. But so a little autistic me, no friends. I went to choir one day because I was a choir boy. I could go to 8 octaves. Thank you very much.
Oh shit.
And yeah, you know him for
Alpha.
real. Exactly. And anyways, so we were watching a movie that day, and there was this kid named Zeke who, since I've become decent friends with, but he wanted to sit down with his friends, but I was a selfish little cunt, so I decided I'm going to take his chair before he sits down. Now, Zeke didn't like this very much, so he tried to steal it back from me, but what I did was I kicked him in the shin, I think. I don't know. But he, like, just held his grudge, but I didn't give a shit. It was Friday, and it was the day before a 2-week break. So, that's, like, the last I thought I'd see of Zeke for around 2 days. Nope. Come the end of the day, I go up to my locker, I open it, and I'm about to take out my backpack when immediately I feel the back of my shirt being pulled, and I'm thrown up against a locker. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, narrator, were you okay? Did you die? No, I didn't die. Luckily for you.
I wish.
But what I did do was I immediately got up and saw that he put up some hands. And something else I noticed was that there were a bunch of kids in the hallway just circling us, cheering it on, because I really didn't have any friends. And have you guys ever seen the video of me getting beat up?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you should we play that?
We should link it.
No.
The link to narrator getting his shit kicked in will be in the description.
Yeah, sure. Fuck, now I have to do it. I'm putting it on a throwaway account. And so once you look at that video, you basically get a scene. And so we were just circling, and I was deflecting all of his punches. And it looks like I'm being a pussy, but I didn't want to fight him because I didn't want to get in trouble because I'm like, oh, shit, he just threw me into a locker, and everybody was there. So I deflect all of his punches. Nothing really happens. He tugs at me. He almost gave me a raccoon reach around, but he's not that gay. And so the fight eventually ended. I got a bit scuffed up, and then we went on break. And I was thinking, oh, boy, this kid's going to get fucked up. 2 weeks later, we come back to school. Guess what happened to him?
What? Suspended?
No, he got a 1-day in-school lunch detention.
That's pretty underwhelming.
Yeah, and you want to know what's even better? About a couple months later, there was a fight between like 2 girls, and this one science teacher who I didn't like, who she knew full well about the fight with me. She didn't say shit, and the kid was in my class as well. But when these 2 girls fought, she like took her time out of the class just to say, "Oh, fighting is wrong. You shouldn't do it. Don't bully people."
Oh, I see. So she didn't give a shit when you got beat up.
Yeah, exactly. And she was a bitch. Miss Nader, go fuck yourself.
Whoa.
Wait.
She's listening right now. Don't say things like that.
Yeah, sorry, Miss Nader.
Fuck,
It's okay to be mean to Muslims, but not her.
Yeah, not Miss Nader.
She's an innocent soul.
Hashtag Nader Lives Matter.
I have a story.
That's another tag.
I have a story that's a little not as exciting as that. But Carson, do you have anything? You can go first if you like.
Yeah.
No, you
Carson,
just teased it, dude. Go ahead.
No, we got to.
I've got multiple.
We got to show that. We got to show
time.
them the tip. Yeah, we got to show them the tip, and then your story will be us stroking the cock, and then his story will be the mouth.
Okay, that's one way to put it. So, Carson, what do you have to share with us about school?
I always imagine myself as the orgasm, but okay. So, I have a lot of stories. Would you guys like when I made a girl cry? Actually, there were 2 times I made a chick cry.
Yes.
I think there were a few more times, like when she saw your face for the first time, but you know.
Oh,
yeah, I feel like that all of that you had to do was make eye contact.
Yeah, dude. When you have you ever told them the story of when you were born and how immediately your mom started crying?
All right,
I
let
was
him speak.
actually a miracle, baby.
Yeah, what, being born in a full Teletubby outfit?
No, my mother wasn't supposed to be able to have another kid, and then, poof, there I am.
Oh man, your dad must have been excited.
Go ahead, Carson.
So, anyways, there are 2 times. I forget which one came first, but one time, so we have this little get together pep rally type of deal, which is the homecoming games, which is on the homecoming football game day. We all do a bunch of fun little mini games like potato sack races and stuff in the gym, and
I was a god of sack racing.
Oh, dude.
Just want to throw that out there.
I believe it.
I had to do the 2-person sack racing alone.
That's really depressing.
Anyways, so the senior class always comes out and does a super cool little dance for everyone because, they get the floor, so they do a little flash mob.
They get everybody's pussy wet.
Yeah, dude. So sophomore year for me, we decided, well, we'll take the side of the juniors because it's always like a senior versus juniors type of deal. And everyone in our class got a bunch of newspapers, and while they were doing the dance, we put the newspapers in front of us so that we didn't see their dance. And then afterwards, everyone just dropped them on the ground, balled up. So me and a bunch of my friends started chucking them over at this one chick in the junior class. And she got so furious because we did not stop for like 30 minutes because there were so many little paper balls in the stands that we could just keep replenishing our stash. And then at one point, I'm pretty sure one of us actually went over near her and started grabbing them to bring them back. Anyways, so we keep it up for so long that she and her friend come over to us, tears in their eyes. They are that mad and they start cussing us out. They're full pitch yelling at us, and no one can hear it besides us and the teacher that's behind us because the entire gym room is so large and it's loud because pep rally. So the one teacher that was near us starts asking, "What's the problem? What'd they do?" They explain it. And then the teacher's like, "Oh, okay, don't do that." We kept doing it, of course. So after like 5-10 minutes more, we started up again, and the teacher didn't care. So it was just pure anger from that chick, and she cried. So that was funny.
This is why we need Black History Month.
Was she black?
No, she was Mexican.
No, it's because she's a woman.
Damn, what a waste.
Yo, I will be right back. Just keep your recordings rolling.
Okay. We'll just cut.
What's a cut?
What do you mean? What's a cut?
Fuck, I forgot.
Carson, you're there, right?
You know what a cut is?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, see,
yeah, dude.
he never fucking left.
Why'd you say you were? Yeah, why were you saying you were going?
I don't know, dude. That's a good question.
That was weird.
You guys want to hear about the other time I made a chick cry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
These are great.
So, this one was sophomore year as well. That was a stellar year. So, in art class, there was a large table of us, and it was a couple sophomores, a couple juniors, and this chick it was super easy to get under her skin. I actually made a video about this on my channel, like 8 months ago-ish. Anyways, so this chick was emotionally unstable a lot of the time. So it was really, really easy to get to her. So one day, we all said algebra together, and her mother's the teacher for algebra, and that's hilarious. Ooh, her teacher likes me just as much as she does. So we're in algebra, and she got her scores back. Do you guys have like SAT, ACT, and stuff?
Yeah.
In your states? Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I got a 1080 on the SAT.
I got a 4K.
I never took the SAT. I don't need to.
Oh, what'd you get on the ACT?
25.
What?
25.
Oh, I don't know what I got on the ACT. We switched to the SAT this year, or I mean last year, I guess. But we also took an ACT portion, and I never got the score for that. But what I do know is I got above average for SAT scores, not by much, but you know that I'm just glad that the writing portion doesn't add to your score, because I remember for the SAT, the writing thing, you're supposed to like analyze it and find what persuasion methods or shit it was in it. But all this guy was talking about was how like wind or solar windmills are killing eagles or something. So all I remember from it is I was saying he's against the power companies getting government benefits while eagles are dying, and then I just cut off to also he's anti-American and he's actually a communist because he wants to overthrow the government or some stupid shit like that.
What a prank.
Okay.
I did not take it seriously. I got straight zeros on the writing section. It was great.
That was a nice detour. Anyways, back to my story, the important thing. So she had gotten her SAT scores back that day, and they were not what she wanted. And I'd use that to my advantage.
Uh-oh.
So I see what I didn't. I thought she had gotten like a super high score because someone said she got like a 1700, but that wasn't the case. So
But you can't get 1700s on the SAT.
well, then someone was yanking my chain. I don't know.
Yeah, they
obviously I
changed the
took the bait and
scores
went
from
for it.
2400 to 1600.
I don't
or
know, dude.
something.
Anyways, so I thought she had gotten like super high score. I thought she had passed with flying colors. So I jokingly started saying, "Oof, I heard about your SAT score. Shame you failed."
Oh.
Wow, those really must have sucked. The worst scores that I've seen, to be honest.
Did you say all of that?
Stuff like that, yeah.
Oh,
along
God.
those lines. So
In that
there's
sarcastic
that.
tone?
What?
In a sarcastic tone?
In a usual call me Carson tone.
Okay, I gotcha.
I was just developing my personality in sophomore year. I wasn't full blown what I am now yet, obviously. I was still a Minecrafter back then, dude.
Oh, I
But-
feel
Hey,
ya.
can you tell us about how you fuck with freshmen constantly?
Dude, I just bang some freshmen constantly.
No,
No.
I said fuck. Yeah.
I mean, let me finish my story first. I wasn't
Finish
done.
the story, and I got stories to tell too, dude.
No one cares. He's the orgasm, not you.
What?
I said I always thought I was the orgasm.
Fuck you. I'm the nut.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're the nut, I'm not looking you up.
The nutterator.
Stop. Carson, finish your story.
Anyways, so we get to art that day, and I had already made her upset in algebra, and then art is right after algebra right after algebra. So we got an algebra in art, and she was on the verge of tears, and because she was already
Such the ladies, man.
because she was already emotionally distressed, and then I kept digging in more when I shouldn't have. And apparently there was more going on. I still don't know what else was going on, but she freaked out at my friend, like tears in her eyes and stuff. I'm just about to cry, and and then there was a fire drill, and the entire fire drill I was cracking up. And then we got back, and she just had her head in her arms and was leaning on the desk, and I thought to myself, well, today was a job well done. Good job, Carson. And I gave myself a pat on the back.
Did you give yourself a gold star that
You're-
bought
you're a
from
I
good-
gave myself there was an attempt star.
You're a good person, dude.
Yeah, I know. A chick this year challenged me to make her cry in the next month, and I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do it because she's resilient, and I don't think there's any emotional distress there. So
Well, I have a question, Carson.
what?
Do you know where she lives?
No, I do not. But I know who her ex-boyfriend is, so I'm sure I can get some deets on that because the ex-boyfriend cheated on her. So I'm sure there's a story there.
Dude, just get her ex-boyfriend to write a letter saying, "I want to get back together. I'm sorry for cheating."
No, this was like freshman year when they were together, so it's like she's over it. But like, I'm sure he knows stuff about her that shouldn't get out. So I gotta talk to him if I do take her up on the challenge.
The great thing about Call Me Carson's bullying is that he only goes for the easy targets.
I mean, if more people challenge me to make them cry, dude, I would try, but I don't think it's that easy.
I could probably make you cry, but
Yo, make me cry.
I won't because I
Well,
feel
to make me cry, you'd have
like
to
you're too
reveal-
easy of a target, and I wouldn't feel right doing that.
What? I'm not an easy target. Shut up.
Anyways,
I mean, one time, actually, the day she challenged me, I did start bringing up stuff like, "Hey, remember that time blank cheated on you? Those were the good old days."
Oh, God.
Man, how much did that suck? And she starts like, "Yo, why are you bringing that up right now?" And I'm like, man, he should have done it sooner. Anyways, Raccoon, what's your story?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're running out of time.
No, we got time, dude. Don't worry. Our first podcast was like 59 minutes or something, dude. We got plenty of time. Listen, so
I mean, what is time if you think about it?
time is just a window. So listen, first day of middle school, right? We had to pick seats, and I ended up sitting next to this kid who had his hood up, all right? He looked really edgy, okay? And it turns out he had severe autism. And because I sat next to him, I sat next to you, narrator.
Oh, did you catch the autism because you sat next to him?
No. You could tell, like, it became obvious. But because I sat next to him, he began to think that I was like his best friend in the whole wide world. And so later on, what he would start doing, this is unrelated, by the way, to the friend thing, but I'll get to that later. That does become important. He would make pivot animations. This was back in the day when pivot was a thing.
Okay, so you're just describing me at this point.
I guess it's not
remember, you. No, but remember those pivot animations I showed you?
Yes.
So I got autism checked down and pivot animations. Go on, Raccoon.
So far, you're matching the profile. So he would use the teacher's computer to make pivot animations, and then what he would do is when the lunch bell rang, he would have everybody stay behind and watch his pivot animations, because if we left for lunch without watching his pivot animations, he would have a fucking breakdown. So the entire class, this cut into our lunchtime, we had to sit there and watch his fucking pivot animations every day.
Were they good?
No. You couldn't tell what was happening.
Oh, so that's 3 check boxes.
So one day,
wait.
What?
If you didn't watch, would he just start going?
Yeah, pretty much. No, he would do that, but also like scream and cry. Like, I mean, he had autism. You can't really blame the dude, but I'm just saying it was fucking
Isn't that
hilarious.
why they have special needs schools?
Yeah. They had a special ed class in that school, but they profiled him as high functioning with massive quotation marks, and so he was able to be in our class, but in hindsight, maybe that wasn't the best idea.
Well, I mean, look, if he has pivot, he's fine.
True. As long as he watches pivot animations, he'll be under control.
What's autism?
Well, I'll get to
Anyways,
that.
Continue your story.
Yeah, I'll answer that question very soon. So, one of his pivot animations, he dedicated it to me. And it was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had to sit through in my life. 'Cause like people didn't know that I wasn't into it. They were like, "Oh, they must be best friends. Oh, look, everybody, fucking Raccoon Eggs is friends with the autistic kid." So
Maybe he's autistic.
Yeah, that's what
Is that-
that's what it felt like.
Is that why his head looks like an egg, mommy?
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, that was uncomfortable, and then this is unrelated as well, but then when we finally went to lunch, did you guys ever play Foursquare?
Hell yeah, my
Of
dude.
course, dude. I was a Foursquare god.
Dude, you know the King spot?
Yeah.
They renamed it to just put a censor sound because I'll pretend like I said my name.
Okay.
No, they renamed it to. I forgot where I was going with that.
The spot.
Yeah, that one.
Hey,
Dude,
that has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, and I mean, it may or may not be because I would get sad if I didn't do it, and maybe they were letting me win. But
Oh.
I
Hey,
was the king.
well, that sounds a lot like my good friend Mr. Otts over here. So,
Yeah,
If-
Mr. Ott.
yeah, I'm just gonna call him that. I haven't thought of a name yet, so we're gonna go with Mr. Otts.
Otter eggs.
Shut the fuck up. So basically, anytime this kid played Foursquare and he got out, he would be very upset because he'd have to go back in line and wait. And he did not like that. So, at that
I
lunch,
did not like that.
that same lunch that he had made a fucking pivot animation for me, I ended up in the king spot, and he was in the second spot, right? And there was a line of like 10 people, and I just served it right to him, right in the fucking back corner of his box, and got him out. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever done in my life. And he started having a fucking breakdown.
So what I've learned
Were you
today,
like, yes, continue, feel my
Yeah.
burning hatred for you?
Yeah, that's what I was like on the inside of my head. I was like, fuck you, dude. You made me so uncomfortable. You deserve this. And the
Yeah,
funny
dude.
thing is, he wasn't even, like, mad at me. He was just having a fucking breakdown at nothing. And then the very next day, sits next to me, starts fucking talking to me about fucking Minecraft or some shit. I don't remember. But basically, he didn't have anything against me after that, which, unfortunately, he continued to be my friend. But that was still
I mean,
very relieving.
you could have just moved seats.
No, the thing is like we had assigned seats. It was like the where you sit on the first day. That's where you are the entire fucking half of the year.
So why'd you sit next to an autistic kid?
Because I didn't know he had his hood up. I couldn't even see what he looked like. I couldn't see if he looked autistic, dude.
Dude,
Oh well, I mean,
my mommy and daddy said not to sit next to strangers, and he seems like a really shady figure if he has a hood up. Why did you sit
Yeah.
next to him?
Well,
Did your mommy and daddy not tell you not to do that?
It was in the back
Yeah,
of the
dude.
class. I always sit in the back of the class.
my mommy and daddy said
Understandable.
my mommy and daddy said sit near the front of the class so the teacher knows that you're alive.
Fuck that, dude. I don't want anybody to know
I
I'm
sit in the
alive.
back of the class literally every chance I get, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
No, dude. So
So
do
does
I.
this kid,
Back
apparently.
back corner by the power outlet.
Ooh, last year I had we had like this large class, like 33 students. So we had to go in the largest classroom we had in the school. And last 9 weeks of the school year, she gave us a new seating arrangement. And I got the very back right corner. And because there were
yes.
so many people in the class, I could just literally fall asleep every day and she would never know. And I could put my my little Chromebook. Everyone at my school has a Chromebook. I could just put my Chromebook behind the person in front of me. She'd never know I was browsing Reddit or watching CS or talking to friends, dude. It was my favorite class period
Damn.
at the end of the year.
I wish my school could afford Chromebooks.
Well, your school's poor, but so are you.
Well,
I
we're also a
remember-
school of only like,
Whites.
I mean, that's true. We have like a black child.
Black History Month, everyone.
I actually am good friends with the only Asian in the school.
hey, there's a reason they call it Black History Month because remember blacks? They were in the history.
You know what's so fucking awkward is on 9/11, every single one of my classes will like awkwardly commemorate it. Like,
What do you mean awkwardly commemorated? It
like you
was
can tell the
most-
teacher doesn't give a shit. That's what I mean.
It was.
Like you can tell
I don't
you can
wanna-
tell he's just like I really don't want to be doing this. This is just I didn't have anything for a lesson today, so we're gonna fucking commemorate 9/11. That's what it's like.
I don't want to come off as insensitive because horrible
Carson
day.
doesn't want to come off as insensitive?
Well, I don't want to either. I mean,
Anyways, a horrible day, obviously,
Yeah.
but literally every year we get pounded into us how awful of a day it was.
yeah, I
And
know. It loses
Well,
effect
I mean,
after.
in all
I have
fairness,
seen
it
I have
was
seen
the-
so many 9/11 videos at this point. Like it's honestly made it less impactful on me, and that's why 9/11 became a meme, was because it became so much less of an impact because so many less people cared because they had it blasted into them every year, so it had just become normal for them.
Yeah, I imagine that's part of it.
You got to remember, it's the biggest terrorist attack in modern history. Like, almost 3,000 people died. And it was completely out of the blue, so...
Yeah, but I
Well,
still think like schools, like teachers haven't made up their minds on like how to treat it, so they just like awkwardly talk about it. They're like, here's some fun facts about 9/11 that you've totally never heard before. Did you know that almost 3,000 people died? Whoa. It's like, I already know all this shit. I could look it up if I wanted to. I don't want to fucking come to school to learn it.
Did you know this one tower was hit like 10 minutes before the other tower? Let's look at that. Let's see.
Yeah, dude.
So
they tell us that
here's
basic
a
ass shit that I
video
already
of the
know.
crash. Here's a video of the second crash. Here's a video of the first tower going. Here's a video of the second tower going. Here's some video of some people on the ground screaming.
Here's a video of a man jumping out of the building.
We always had to watch the
Yep.
videos and then have a moment of silence. And one year, I think some kid like farted or something, and like a bunch of people left.
Oh, dude, do they think it was a secondary explosion?
Yeah.
Too soon?
All right, guys. So that's going to be it for the Solitary Confinement Podcast.
It always ends on the worst note.
I love this podcast.
I hope the viewers love it too. Comment down below if you love this series, this of podcasts. Leave a like if you like the podcast. You know what else? Add it to a playlist. Add it to your own playlist of Solitary Confinement Podcast and rewatch them. Listen to them again. You know what? Follow us on SoundCloud. Join our Discord server. Follow us on Twitter.
There is no order to this.
And guys, if you've listened this far, make sure to type down in the comments below, Miss Nader did 9/11, and you might
don't
get
know how to
featured
spell
in
that.
the next... What?
They don't know how to spell Nader, dude.
How do you spell Miss
Comment
Nader?
down below. I watched that far, my dude. Dude, am I sick or what? Comment that down below. and
Comment, I watched till the very end.
Comment down below your Roblox username, and we'll add a random person.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for
We'll see
watching,
later.
everybody. See you later.
I'm better than you all.